Capricorn, why are people afraid of you? Well, let's talk about it. I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a natural intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, psychic tarot reader, and I would love to do a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading for you, or a personal, private birth chart reading, or love synastry compatibility, love compatibility birth chart reading. If you would like any of those things, please contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Also, I would love it if you have any questions about my readings, my tarot readings, or birth chart readings. Please contact me on my website and visit my personal ethics pages and my FAQ page, okay? Also, follow me on Instagram at Lamarr Townsend and like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend official, okay? Thank you. Now, with that being said, Capricorn, why are people afraid of you? Well, Capricorn, people are afraid of you because they know that you will be fine without them. And that scares them because that shows them that A, you're a very, very strong and independent individual who doesn't really need them. And a lot of times Capricorn people can make it up in their heads, and don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. We all need people, we all need each other in this life, in this human life. Relationships, whether it be family, friendships, whatever, are integral, are super duper important to our lives, for our mental health, our sanity, to let us know that we're not alone, and things that we go through to help us heal, to help us, get things out of us, to just talking is so beneficial, you know what I'm saying? But, not just talking, but having someone there with you, having people supporting you, giving you unconditional love. All these things are so important, but Capricorn has a way of doing these things with a sense of detachment. You know what I'm saying? And people fear that because, they long to be that way. They long to be that detached yet strong and loving and caring, still be, touchable and attainable, and it's almost like the people feed off of that energy. So many Capricorns in my lives, in my life, carry that energy, including me, for a lot of people in our family, in our friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, family especially is super duper duper important to Capricorns. I got to hang out with my family over the Thanksgiving break, and it was so much fun. And I really, really connected with my Capricorn family members on a deep level. I found out that one of my cousins, who's also named Lamarr, was born on January 16th, which makes him a Capricorn. Like, the same day as Aaliyah, the same day as one of my other favorite cousins, who's not named Lamarr, but he has dreads like me, they're both younger than me, but the other one who's not Lamarr is younger than both of us. So, but I love them because they're both Capricorns, and they just get it. You know what I'm saying? They're so ambitious. They're so ambitious, and they're just out here getting it. And it's just like me. I'm out here getting it. I'm out here, being so ambitious. So, that's another thing. We're so ambitious. We have things to occupy our time. We have things to keep us company, so to speak. We have things that take our focus, that keep our focus a lot of the times, and in those things we like to surround ourselves with like-minded cool people, you know what I'm saying? So, if you Capricorns are like the type of people who tend to be entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? They tend to be bosses, whether they're a male or a female. Like I said, Aaliyah was a Capricorn and she was a boss, right? Mary J. Blige is a Capricorn. She's a boss. These two women, for example, let's just talk about Capricorn women, right? These two women, and I'm sure there are other Capricorn women that I just cannot think of off the top of my head, and if I think of one, I'll yell it out, but Aaliyah and Mary J. Blige come to mind for sure. These two women embody the essence of an independent, boss Capricorn woman, just an independent boss woman in general. These two put off the energy of, they don't really need a man. A man is a great thing to have, a great thing to have around, but if they're not there, if there's no one there, I'm gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a Capricorn embodies, is if, even if, there's no one around me, I'm gonna be okay because I got me. So people fear that. People fear that energy. People fear that strength, right? Another thing that people fear about Capricorn is, people fear your no nonsense approach to life, your no nonsense approach to friendships. People fear your ability. Deep down, people know that you have a power, strong power in you. Um, that if the time ever comes, you can do interesting things with that power that you have. Um, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is all about, a lot of times status. So a lot of times Capricorns, because they draw people so close to them, Capricorns know a lot about people. So, deep down people know that, Capricorn, um, if you ever betray a Capricorn, Capricorn will be, ruthless. And people can sense that in Capricorn. So, it's almost like, oh, let me not step on his toes. Let me not try him, because who Lord knows what he's gonna do if I, do this or that, or if I betray him, or if I cross him or her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Capricorns carry that energy. You know what I'm saying? They're so nice. They're super duper nice. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes it even more like, because it's like, what I'm saying. You don't ever really see, a an angry side of Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? But it exists, right? But you don't want to experience it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people fear, is Capricorn's angry side, because it's not pretty. And for those who experience it, it can be like a life-changing experience. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that much anger was in a person experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I need to get out of here because this energy in this whole house is just off. It's like a blow up. Like, you just have to get away from the Capricorn. You may even have to get away from the Capricorn for a few days to let the Capricorn cool down. Because when a Capricorn explodes, they explode. Because they hold so much stuff in. Capricorns hold so much stuff in. They're so strong, right? They hold so much stuff in. So they're passive aggressive too a lot of the time. So they're not going to tell you when they're angry. They're just going to do things like ignore you. They're going to pick at you. They're going to, just do little things to irk you, or to show that, hey, you upset me, and I kind of want you to know that. But if you get them to a point where they just blow up, it's not pretty. And once you experience that side of Capricorn, um you don't want to experience that side again. So you'll do anything in your power to not experience that side of Capricorn again. So, you know what I'm saying? Because they're so kind and sweet, a lot of the times Capricorns can really, their bark and their bite can be quite lethal. So, people just don't like to really experience that side of Capricorn. Capricorns are super duper independent, detached, and strong. But they're also complex. And I think people fear that complexity as well. Because Capricorns can appear so put together on the surface, but a lot of times you can, tell. I think I'm just spitting everywhere. I'm sorry. Like, it was the coffee. I probably need to drink water, but anyways, Capricorns are like, on the surface they seem so put together, a lot of them, but a lot of times you can tell that underneath the surface they're complex. They're going through complex situations. They have complex feelings they're working through, and that can sometimes be fearful because they don't show it. You know what I'm saying? They don't show it. You would never know, and it's just like, wow, like, really, you were going through that? You were thinking that? You were, working through those feelings? I would have never thought that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, it's sometimes hard for Capricorns to open up and be vulnerable because they're a rock for so many people. You know, it's not sometimes ambitious or strong to crumble sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes Capricorns, the rock feels like crumbling, right? But we get back up and we keep going, and that's what a Capricorn does, and people fear that too. You know, it's a Capricorn strength, tenacity, persistence, and belief in themselves that makes people fearful of them, because at the end of the day, they're going to be okay with or without them. You know, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you got something out of it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Contact me for your own personal reading at lamarrtownsendtarot.com. If you have any questions, check out the FAQ and personal ethics section. Remember, I do tarot readings, birth chart readings, and love synastry, love compatibility readings, okay? Follow me on Instagram at Lamarr Townsend. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend Official. Rep in New York. My dad was from Brooklyn. He is no longer living. I believe yesterday was his birthday, so rest in peace. And yeah, shout out to Brooklyn. Love you guys. Bye.